Om Sahana Vavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Vadhitamastuma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Narayanav Paro Vyaktat Andam Avyakta Sambhavam Andasyantastvime Lokaha Saptadvipa Cha Medini. Suhrin Mitryāryudāsīna Madhyasthadveshya Bandhushu Sadhushvapi ca Pāpeshu Samabuddhirmishishyate. Yes, next one also. Yunjita satatam Atmanam rahasi sthitah Ekaki yata chittatma narabhisirna parigraha Shuchau deshe pratisthapya Sthiramanasamaatmanah Natyuchritam nati nicham Chailajina kushottaram Tatraikagram manah kritva Yata chittendriya kriyaha Upavishyasane yunjyat Yogamatma vishuddhaye Samam kaya shiro grivam Dharayanna chalasthiraha Samprekshya nasikagram swam Dishaschanavalokayan Prashantatma vigatabhihi Brahmacharivrate sthitaha Manasanyamya matchittaha Yukta asita matparaha Yunjannevam sadatmanam Yogi niyatamanasah Shantim nirvana paramam matsamstham adhigacchati. All this we are chanting because it is all antaranga sadhana. What is antaranga sadhana? Inward practices which help to focus the mind. Why should the mind be focused? So that Shravanam and Mananam and Nidya can take place. And also then so if this is for the sake of knowledge, we can take it like that. Or if the knowledge has already been gained, it is being assimilated through the antaranga sadhana. What is happening? The viparita bhavana is going away. So we were in the middle of verse number 10. Ekaki, we saw rahasi sthitah ekaki cha iti visheshanat sannyasam kritva ityarthah. So the idea of again and again saying secluded place, secret place is to and then alone, single is to show what? Is to show that the person is capable of being alone. The person is capable of being single. Why? They are either a sannyasi. After taking sannyasa, you cannot say, let me find some companionship who will talk to me. And nobody wants to talk to you. Okay? Yeah, that's so. And then so you can't be on the lookout for people. So therefore, either one is already a sannyasi or has got what is called a sannyasi-like disposition. So either one already has sannyasa or a sannyasi-like disposition, because of which one is able to do this kind of nididhyasana. And then what is yata chittatma? Let us see. Yata chittatma chittam antahkaranam atma deha cha samyatau yasya saha yata chittatma. Yeah. So yata chittatma means chittam. What is chittam? Antahkaranam. So one's antahkarana, inner instrument. Chittam doesn't just mean emotions. Here chittam means all kinds of things. What are they? Manaha, buddhi, ahankara, everything. The whole antahkarana has to be taken by the word chittam. Adi Shankara tells us that. And then, and what is Atma? Yata chit Atma. Atma here is the body. Atma is never the body, but only here is an exception. Atma means body here. Okay? Everywhere else, when you say Atma and body, the two belong to two separate orders of reality. One is what? One is mithya, one is satyam. Atma mithya, body satyam. Yeah? Yeah. Then why are you nodding your head then? Just checking. Because after food, you know what happens after lunch? What happens? All the blood from the head goes to the stomach to digest all the food that has been eaten. Alright, so there is very little left to do that. So that's why once in a while we have to check ourselves up. Yeah. Whoever put on this fan can please turn it off. Yeah. Then, yata chittatma. So chittam is antahkaranam. Atma is what? Deha. So both the body and the mind sense complex, samyatau. Samyatau means what? Nicely disciplined. What is the use of having the chittam disciplined but the body is shaking or doing something like this? No point. What is the use of having the body sit in chin mudra pose but the mind is all over the place? Again, no use. So the mind, body, sense complex, the whole complex, the sanghata is ready to receive the knowledge of Brahman or ready to do what is called Brahmabhyasa. Nididhyasanam has one more paryayavachi shabda. Paryayavachi means a synonym. What is the synonym of nididhyasana? Brahmabhyasa. So it's not practicing Brahman. Please don't think that. It is removing what? All wrong associations, wrong and opposite ideas and habitual patterns. Removing that is called Brahmabhyasa. So getting ready for Brahmabhyasa or some kind of Vedantic meditation, something like that, it is there. So already the person must have a mind and body together, disciplined. Nirashihi Vita Trishnaha Vigata Trishna Yasmat, from whom all longing has, what has happened to the longing? Departed. From whom all longing has departed is called Vita Trishnaha. And then Aparigraha Cha Parigraha Rahitaha. So, aparigraha we saw, parigraha rahitaha, the one who does not have the tendency to store dabbas or anything for that matter. So, sannyasitve api tyakta sarva parigraha san yunjita ityarthaha. So sannyasitve means at the time of sannyasa itself, what has happened? The longings have vanished. The person has become what? Nirashi. And then aparigraha means given the sense of possession. Given the sense of giving up all the possessions. This is mine. You can have things. It's not that you shouldn't have things. You can own things. There is a difference between ownership and possession. What is ownership? Your name is on the title of a house or registration of a car. Your name is there. That's okay. But when you own something, it's an objective fact. But when you possess, it becomes subjective, because actually it is possessing you. Car is possessing you. House is possessing you. So, if you become helpless in the face of all these things which you have, that is called parigraha. And so then he says that what is this? What comes next? He gives a little introduction. Atha idanim yogam yunjatah asana ahara viharadinam yoga sadhanatvena niyamo vaktavyah prapta yoga lakshanam tatphaladicha iti atah arabhyate tatra asanameva tavat prathamam uchyate atha idanim. Therefore now what? Yogam yunjatah. Yunjatah means uniting with yoga. What is your uniting? We saw it is being one with the words of the Shastra. So for the one who is either interested in Dhyana Yoga or Nididhyasana, for the Arurukshu and the Arudha alike, what is, the certain questions will come up. I am just told go and meditate. So then there are series of questions. Meditate means, what should I do? Should I think of something, or should I not think of anything? Or should the mantra go along with the breath? Or should the mantra go in tandem with the voice? Or should the mantra be forgotten and I start thinking of something else? What is it that I should do? Meditation these are the questions that it begs. So, yogam yunjatah, for the person who is about to do this nididhyasana, asana means what? How to sit, seat. How to sit. Seat includes what? How to sit, where not to sit, how not to sit. How not to sit is like this. Because when you are meditating, you can sleep in any position at all. No problem at all. Yes. That's why if you are traveling in a crowded plane and sleep overnight, long distance plane, sleep is not coming, then you start meditating. Immediately it will come. Yes. This is a tip to people flying back to Brazil. Okay? So if you are not getting sleep, so many people are there, 2 people on this side including you, 4 people in the middle, 3 people on that side, the planes are all crowded, and then what? You start meditating, fantastic sleep will come. Yes. So therefore, since meditation is full of dangers, like laya, sleep, and what's the other danger? Vikshepa. Vikshepa means what? Distractions, all kinds of distractions. Who are they also meditating? Who else? I'm the only one meditating. All these things, these are all distractions. And then, so asana, and then also when to meditate. And if you are a meditator, how to eat is very important. So you pack in the carbs, all right, yeah. Just a small mountain of rice and then dal you have, and then you say, okay, I'm going to sit and meditate. Meditation will not come. It will not come at all. What will come is sleep. Okay, that's all that will come. And so, if you are a frequent meditator, and if then you want to keep the mind light. So, what to do to keep the mind light? Body also must be kept adequately agile and light. Oh, you're asking me to starve. No, I'm not asking you to starve. And in fact, I'm not saying anything. It's all Lord Krishna only. Nobody is asking you to starve, but eat until one is full. And then, not even that. According to Ayurveda, eat half of what makes you uncomfortably full. But how do I know what is half? So one day you pile on the plate 6 chapatis, a small mound of rice, and what else? 2-3 sabjis, and the payasam. What is payasam? That pudding, milk pudding, rice pudding, so many things, noodle pudding, all these things are there. Put tuck it all in, put it all in, and then when you can't breathe, you say, okay, this is my whole diet. This is when I am really full. Okay, so then you cut everything into half. Half the pudding, and then how many chapatis did we have? 6. So 3 chapatis, and instead of a small mountain of rice, ant hill size rice, small one like this, and that is called half. So half the stomach must be filled with food, and then the other half you cut in 2. So we have 2 quarter. 1 quarter you fill it up with what? Water. Yes. This is like a washing machine, all right, the stomach. Yes, because the same kind of agitation is happening for the digestion to take place. If you fill up the washing machine with clothes, 4 weeks you have not done laundry, and you stuff it, and then you click on, what will happen, poor thing? It will make some noises and crash, all right? So you can't do that. So therefore, there will be a line in many washing machines which says max. What is max? Maximum this much you can fill with clothes. More than that you can't fill. So here also it says max. We can't go inside and read where the level is, but there is a level. And so, ardham ashanena purayet. Fill up half the stomach with food. And out of the other 2, then you put water, just like a washing machine. Half, 1 quarter water should be there to at least soak the clothes. And so, 1 quarter water. Oh, and what is the other quarter for? Chocolate cake, dessert. No, space, not even air. Even vayoho sancharanartham, they say, it's not that air is going to move over there, it's a space. It has to be kept empty because, the agitation takes place. The food comes up, down, and it goes like this, it goes like that, it goes like this. There should be space for all the digestive work to be done. So, asana, ahara, and vihara. Vihara means what? How to move. So nididhyasana and running a marathon usually don't go together. Okay? Yeah. You can have a meditative marathon, no problem, but that's a completely different thing. There you are going like this and whatever. Or even you're trying for gymnastics, what is that called? Gold medal in where? What is that which happens every Olympics? Every 4 years it happens. So in Olympics, you are wanting a gymnastic medal in the gymnast category. Now, even though the next Olympic is 4 years away, what do you have to do? Yeah, 18 hours of practice per day you have to do. And then after that, if you sit for meditation, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Okay? And so even sleep won't come because you are so tired that you are wired. and so nothing will happen. So therefore here, for the person who is interested in developing the inner life, there is, it's fine to do exercise, but the kind of exercise we will do is more in keeping with the lifestyle. And then ahara, vihara, what's the next word? Adi, yeah. So how to sleep, how to all this. Then adinam yoga sadhanatvena niyamaha vaktavyaha. So then yoga sadhanatvena itham bhute tritiya. So in the form of the sadhana for the yoga, so for this practice of yoga, meditation here, dhyana yoga, for the dhyana yoga, nididhyasana, sadhanatvena, in the form of means, niyamaha, rules, and a certain kind of a blueprint, vaktavyaha, must be said. And so why? So because the Prapta yoga lakshanam tat phaladicha. Prapta yoga lakshanam tat phaladicha iti ataha arabhyate tatra. So it has to, all these things have to be explained. And then Prapta yoga lakshanam tat phaladi means the characteristics, the lakshana of who? Praptam yogaha yena prapta yogaha. So for the one who has attained the fruits of nididhyasana, the one who has attained the benefit of meditation is called prapta yoga lakshanaha. So prapta yoga lakshanam, so the one who has attained all these characteristics, tat phaladi. Phaladi means what? Its results, etc. What are the results of all this? The result will be tranquil mind, enjoying Atma Jnanam or reveling in oneself. All this is there, correct? So all this has to be told. Why? Because the human mind is extremely questioning. Why should I do this? What will I get out of this? This is we have a very utilitarian mind, and Adi Shankara knows. That's why all the shlokas have the last line, Phalashruti. Shivena saha modate. Shiva lokam avapnoti. We'll get the world of Shiva and we'll dance with Shiva. Shivena saha modate. Cha cha cha. 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Yes, we'll waltz with Shiva. All these things have to be told. Otherwise, no one will even chant a simple shloka. This is our situation. No one will do anything. Even to pray, you have to give some goodies at the end. Then, oh, that's what will happen to me? Okay, now I will do it. So, here also, it is a kind of what is the jnani's lakshana that is going to be told, and also what is the fruits of this practice. How is this practice going to help me in my journey? That is also going to be told. And now he says, Ataha, therefore, arabhyate tatra asanameva tavat prathamam uchyate. Therefore, this particular section is begun. And then, what is the first thing to be discussed? Asanam. Asanam means, how should I sit? The seating arrangement for meditation. How should it be? Why? Because what is the first thing you do in meditation? Sit. That's how. Standing meditation only animals do, not human beings. You can't do, unless you're such an adept that you can meditate with open eyes 24/7, 365. But other than that, you have to sit down. Now, where to sit is a very important question. And that's why this 11th verse talks about asana. Shuchau deshe. Shuchi means clean, pure, free of dust, dirt, clutter and insects. Clutter is also important. If you go to a place where some of the rooms also will be like that, where an atom bomb has just gone off. Okay? and then you go there and sit. There's piles of unwashed clothes on this side, and on this side there is piles of unwashed dishes. All right? So lunch from yesterday, day before, 3 days ago, it's all there. Why? I was not feeling well, so that's why I have these dishes. Piles of dishes on one side, piles of clothes on the other, and then in front also some boxes and dabbas, behind also God only knows what. And then you sit there and meditate. Meditation will not come, because it is the shaucha that is being talked about here is not just free of dust, but also free of clutter. There's a difference between dust and clutter. Oh, I have swept my room every day, no problem. But it has all these piles and piles of things. And so that makes one agitated. And so therefore, the free of dust, free of clutter. Then, and also, it is, what is that, it can also mean a faraway place which does not get dirty, somewhere in nature, like that. That also it can mean. Sthiram asanam atmanaha. One's own. Atmanaha means one's own asanam should be put. Sthiram. Sthiram means not moving. You sit down. Pratisthapya sthiram asanam. Therefore, you cannot meditate in a rocking chair, and you can't keep going Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. Sukham sthiram asanam, always. It should not be so uncomfortable that you are going like this the whole time, or it should not be so comfortable that you are fast asleep. Both those things are avoided. So then, sthiram asanam atmanaha. Another thing is pointed out. Na ati uchritam. Uchritam means high up. Uchritam. So what is high up? The seat. On a narrow mountain top, I have put the seat. On a narrow ledge by the side of the mountain top, I have put the seat, and I am about to close my eyes and meditate. What will come? Fear of falling down will come. Meditation will not come. Mahavakyas, how do you spell them? What are they? They are all forgotten. Mahavakyas don't come, anything does not come. And then, so then what else? The na atyuchritam, na ati nicham. Okay, then you don't want me to meditate on the side of a mountain top. What will I do? Go in a pit, like that man. Where did he meditate? Try to meditate? Snake pit. Okay? All right, I'll shuchau. So shuchau desha. I'll remove the snakes and sit in the pit. What will happen if you sit in the pit? Then there will be fear of animals. There will be fear of insects. That's why it is not advertised at all. It is not advertised. The seating place is not advertised as either a mountain top or a pit. Okay? Na ati nicham, na atyuchritam. Then chailajina kushottaram. So chaila means what is that thing called? Deer skin. Chaila, so chaila, and then chaila ajina kushottaram. Kusha is grass. Kusha is grass, and then ajina is deer skin. Chaila is a soft used cloth. So soft used cloth, three things are talked about. Soft used cloth, skin of the deer, and kusha grass. Chailajina kushottaram. So first, first what? First you have to put, and actually it is in reverse order. This is not how to put up the seat. So chaila comes first. Kusha comes first. First means from top. They have put from the top. From the top it is cloth, underneath kusha grass, and underneath skin, and at the bottommost kusha grass. So if you talk from the first, then first kusha grass, then elephant or whatever skin, then the skin, after that cloth. Okay, here it is mentioned in reverse order for the meter's sake. So there is nothing much to explain or go into, because the kusha grass has the effect of calming down the mind. Kusha grass is used for many things. And so, even the Rama's twins, Lava and what was his name? Kusha. He was also named after the grass. Very beautiful and holy grass. Sacred grass which gives ekagrata. Ekagrata, single pointed focus to the mind. And so, you put this, you make this seat. See, even while making this seat, there is a desire to meditate now, because I have done my best and made the asana in exactly the way I want, and now I am going to sit on it and meditate. There is the nice feeling. And so, let us see the Bhashya. Shuchau, Shuddhe, Vivikte, Swabhavatah, संस्कारातो वा देशे स्थाने प्रतिष्ठाप्य स्थिरम् अचलम् आत्मनः आसम्. Yeah, so आत्मनः आसनम्. Yeah. So here he is basically just repeating whatever the thing said, because there is not much to explain. It's just a how-to. So Shuchau Deshe Vivikte Swabhavatah Vivikte. Vivikte means what? Lonely place. Nobody else should be around. You cannot go to the middle of Triveni Bazaar and then I am going to sit and meditate here. Or Ganga Aarti is going on. And then everybody is singing, dancing. Oh, I suddenly feel a wave of meditation. Come on, let me do this here. Impossible. So go to find a single place where nobody comes. And for good measure, as you are walking there with your kusha grass and elephant skin rolled up under the arm, make sure you are not followed. Look back to see nobody is following you. And then go to this place, and then what to then achalam. Achalam means you should not sit on a stone which is shaking. Sometimes the stone shakes. Anything shaky you must not sit on, otherwise the meditation will also be shaky, and after the meditation the body will be achy. Yeah, the body will be achy. Because you are trying not to fall, you are trying not to trip, you are trying to hold the balance. So you are holding the body in a certain way. So therefore, be careful about that. And then, na ati uchritam, na ativa uchitam, na api ati nicham tatcha. So stay in the middle. Don't go to either extremes. Not very high, not very low. Chailajina kushottaram. Chailam, ajinam, kushaha cha, uttare yasmin asane, tat asanam, chailajina kushottaram. This Chailajina Kushottaram is also a samasa. What does it mean? It means Chailam Ajinam Kushaha Cha Uttare Yasmin. Means that where these three items, soft cloth, deer skin and kusha grass come after one another. That is what is called Chailajina Kushottaram, or follow one another. And then Adi Shankara reminds us, पाठक्रमात् विपरीतः अत्र क्रमः चैलादीनाम्. And then he says, please reverse the order in which it is mentioned. Little note. Otherwise, if kusha grass is on top, it will be pricking you. You will be going like this. Yeah. Instead of namaha, you will say ayo, ayo, ayo in whichever language. How do you say ayo in Brazil? Huh? They don't know what is ayo? Okay, ayo is a expression of dismay and discomfort. So, okay, they only say the first part. They say I. Okay, yeah. So then, so if you're sitting on kusha grass, you haven't seen the order properly, then what will you be saying? I, yo. Okay, that's what you will be saying. Okay, so therefore the kusha grass must be covered by skin, and on top of that the cloth is placed. Okay, all right. I have made a beautiful seat. Now what? Take a photo of it. Put it on Instagram. Look at my meditation seat. And then the people also have some cushion. The cushion, some kind of a round cushion comes. And then what else? Then they have one, what is that? Yeah, Tibetan bell. And then after that, that also has its own cushion. I have never understood that. Why should the Jada bell need its own cushion? That I have not understood. Matchy, okay, same thing. And then, and then by the time you meditate, you are tired because you have done so many things in preparation. You have made the seat, you have purchased the cushion for yourself and the bell and its baby. Sometimes they have two bells. And so you have done all this, and by the time you say, oh, now I am tired. And you have taken photo and then posted it all over social media. And then what? There is no impetus to meditate. So, therefore, Adi Shankara asked the question in introducing the next verse, Pratisthapya kim? Pratisthapya kim? Okay, now that I have this seat, what should I do? Okay, invite my friend to sit and meditate. No. So, tatra, there, ekagram manaha kritva. Having made the mind focused, yata chittendriya kriyaha. So, yata chittendriya kriyaha means the one who has this indriyani. What are indriyani? Sense organs, organs of actions. All the indriyanis, organs of actions and the sense organs are tamed, calmed down, disciplined. And then may the person sit down to meditate. Upavishya asane, having sat down where? Not next to the asana, on top of the asana. Yunjyat. Yunjyat means focus the mind on the mantra or on what? On the Mahavakya. Why? Yogam yunjyat. Dhyana yogam yunjyat. Yunjyat means please join. Why? Atma vishuddhaye. Atma vishuddhaye, for the purification of the mind. So if it is a karma yogi, arurukshuhu, the arurukshuhu needs purification or not? Yes. And if it is arudha, then what is the purification being talked about? Getting rid of viparita bhavana. That is the purification. The same last pada comes, I think, in fifth chapter. Yoginaha karma kurvanti sangam tyaktva atma shuddhaye. Here atma vishuddhaye, there atma shuddhaye. There only karma yogis are being talked about. Yogis do karma without focusing on the results of action for their own self-growth and Atma Vishuddhi. Atma here is not Atma, Antahkarana Shuddhaye. And here also same thing. So there may one be focused, and having focused the mind, seated on that seat, and then what should one do? The person who is of the disciplined indriyas and the mind, what should they do? They should do meditation for the sake of the purification of the antahkarana. Tatra tattasmin asane upavishya yogam yunjyat katham sarva vishayebhyah upasamhritya ekagram manah kritva yata chittendriya kriyah chittam cha indriyani cha chittendriyani tesham kriyaha samyata yasya saha yata chittendriya kriyah. So tatra means there, where you just put the seat, okay? Don't say where. You just took a lot of effort and put the seat, not in a high place, not in a low place, right there, okay? Asane upavishya, having sitting down on the asana, having sat down on the asana which you made, yogam yunjyat, may one start this practice of meditation. Katham, how? Because Adi Shankara knows. We don't know how to meditate. Even after being told 100 times, we don't know how to meditate, he knows. So therefore he says, Sarva Vishayebhyah Upasamhritya. Sarva Vishayebhyah, all objects. All objects. All means what? Can I just think on one thing? No. Can I keep one thing to really worry about? No. All objects. Vishayebhyah, which case? Five. Yeah. From. Yeah. From all the Vishayebhyah, Samhritya, Upasamhritya. Samhritya means collecting, withdrawing. Yada samharate cha ayam kurmongani va sarvashah indriyani indriyarthebhyah tasya prajna pratisthita. Kathopanishad 227. No? Okay. Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter. All right, yeah. So, this is, I shouldn't test after lunch. It's of no use. Okay? So I shouldn't have any quizzes in the class. But then it will be very boring if there are no quizzes. At least if there are quizzes, then the person, who's already meditating comes out of the meditation to listen a little bit. All right. So, upasamhritya, upasamipe. Upa means towards oneself. It's not that you go near the objects. From the objects, you withdraw. What do you withdraw? You withdraw the mind. You withdraw the mind, you withdraw the buddhi, and the sense organs are waiting to go. You withdraw them also, meaning, I don't have anything to do with you. You tell the nose, if you are smelling pakodas, that's on you. I don't want to have anything to do with it. I am not going to go anywhere right now. Why? I have occupied the asana which I have made for whom? Myself. I have made myself a seat. I am going to sit here. And then, if the ears bring some information, the mind discards it right then and there. Prajahati yada kaman sarvan partha manogatan. So all this, what was described in the 2nd chapter, has to be actually practiced now. And why wait till the 6th chapter? Because the mind has to be calm before practicing this. So that's why. And so now, upasamhritya ekagram manah kritva. And who is this person who is the meditator? Yata chittendriya kriyaha. These are all, belonging to the same family. What is the last one we had? We had one more something. Yata chittatma is the same as Yata chittendriya kriyaha. So then, what is this Yata chittendriya kriyaha? Chittam cha indriyani chittendriyani. So, the kriya, the activities, the functions, the activities, tesham activities, their activities, samyataha yasya saha. Samyataha means nicely disciplined. So I have told the nose, you do whatever you want, but I am not going to go with you. I have told the ears, let even the most heavenly sounds come. I am not following it. And I have told the tongue, sit in the mouth, don't come out. And then I have told the eyes, close. Don't keep them open. So therefore, the one who is in charge of all the functions and who has subdued the sense organs from connecting always to the objects of desires. So therefore, sarva vishayebhyaha upasamhritya, coming out of all the objects, that is how one meditates. And then the very important question, saha kimartham yogam yunjyat iti aha. Yeah, so Adi Shankara says, why do this? So many things I could be doing. Yeah, especially at this time, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What is it time for? Sleep, nap. And here I am sitting, trying to do meditation, trying to study about meditation. So Adi Shankara again helps us out by saying, connecting yoga atma vishuddhaye, yogam yunjyat atma vishuddhaye. He connects to show us that Lord Krishna is giving us the purpose of meditation. Because without the purpose, no meditation will happen. So kimartham, why to meditate? This is being explained. Atma vishuddhaye antakaranasya vishuddhi artham iti etat. Yeah, so don't read it as purification of Atma. Then we will have to change and become Jains, that is what they believe in. So this is not purification of Atma, because the only thing that is needing purification is what? Does not need purification is Atma. The only thing that needs purification is Antahkarana. So, then what to do? Then the external seat and how to sit and why to meditate, how to meditate has been given. And then now, how to sit is going to be talked about. Bhahyamasanam uktam adhuna sharira dharanam kathamiti uchyate. Yeah. So, Bhahya asanam uktam. How to sit, why to meditate has been told. Now, how to hold the body is being talked about. Samam kaya shiro grivam. Grivam means what? Neck. Kaya means body, back, especially the back. Shiraha means head. So the head, neck and back are in a single straight line. See, all this time if you were thinking I was making it up, now you know I am not. In all these meditation sessions. All right. Samam kaya shiro grivam. Dharayan, holding. It's not that in the beginning of the meditation everybody starts off like that. Towards the end of the meditation, you can go like this. Totally you can go. No. Dharayan, holding up till the end. How? Achalam, not moving. Sthiraha, exactly straight. Because if you let the head droops, Because you're not paying attention. When the head droops, what's the first thing that comes? Sleep. Yes, because it's a wonderful position to sleep. From the times that we had bird lives, the bird tucks its head in the neck and then sleeps like that. So we also, when we were birds, we had learned to sleep like that. And that same, samskara, vasana is here now. That is what it is. So therefore, you don't go into bird nap mode, okay? So you have to have the head, neck and back in a single straight line, because this way, you know what happens? There is a lot of movement of energy also. The energy also flows to keep you awake. Everything helps. The body also helps. Then samprekshya, seeing what? Nasikagram. So nasika means what? Nose. Agram, tip, end, tip of the nose. And then suppose you say, I have a flat nose. I don't have a tip. Where should I look? Sampreksha means looking. Where shall I look? I don't have a tip at all. Well, some people don't. Yeah. Where to look? This is all upalakshana. Okay. Yeah. So where the tip should have been, if God had decided to give you a tip, look there. Okay, that's the idea. Alright, don't say I can't do the meditation. Why? Because I have flat nose. People have all these things. These are all real life satsang questions. Alright? Yes. Yeah, asked by people. I have a flat nose, what should I do? I can't meditate. So no. So it doesn't matter. Or my nose is upturned. The possibility number 2, the nose is looking up. So then should I look there? You know? Or I have parrot nose. Some people have parrot nose. You know what that is? Yeah, you know exactly what that is. So the parrot nose, so then there also the tip goes down somewhere. Where to look? I can't look. Therefore, these are the people that cannot meditate. Those who don't have proper nose cannot meditate. Purva Paksha. What is the Siddhanta? This is just the Upalakshana. So you draw your best nose mentally with your hand, and where the tip should be, you focus your eyes there. Okay? That is the idea. The idea is the eyeballs must not be restlessly moving behind the closed eyes. The eyeballs should also come to rest and not be moving. So that is samprekshya nasikagram. Samprekshya means keeping on looking steadily, keeping on looking at the tip of the nose. Why? Dishascha anavalokayan. So that it is a deterrent to the eyeballs not moving around, or even the head moving somewhere. There is a noise. What's that noise? Who is doing that? Oh, this person fell asleep. Somebody is snoring. Let me find out who. Yeah. Let me see who it is. And so all this should not happen. Be into yourself. And so that is the idea. Dishascha anavalokayan. Oh, it was so nice when they stopped. They started again? All right. Never mind. Yeah. Long may they live. All right. So, then Bhashya. Samam kaya shirogrivam kayascha shirascha grivacha kaya shirogrivam tat samam dharayan achalam cha samam dharayatah chalanam sambhavati atah vishinashti achalam iti. Yeah. So beautiful. I mean, so much patience and love and care. Such a well-read scholar comes to our level and then does all the sandhi, avichhedas, padavichhedas, very, beautiful. So samam kaya shirogrivam. What is kaya shirogrivam? Try to look up kaya shirogrivam in the dictionary. You will get a big egg. Okay, 0. Yeah, why? Because this word is not there. Why? It is made up. You can make up words in Sanskritam. So all the made up words are called samasas. And so these samasas have a way of breaking them. How to break them is also an art. And then Adi Shankara is giving some of the tips of how to break these samasas. So what kind of a samasa is it? Dvandva. Dvandva samasa. So samahara dvandva samasa. So kayascha shirascha. Why not grivascha? Grivahacha. Why? Griva. Feminine. Griva is feminine. So kayah cha, shirah cha, griva cha. Samam kaya shiro grivam. And then, so the one who has the kaya shiro griva in one line, that samam. So samam means in a single straight line, dharayan, holding. Achalam cha. Achalam, why does, see, samam means in a single straight line. So holding in a single straight line should have been enough. Achalam, unmoving. Why to say unmoving? Because even in a single straight line, see, head, neck and back are in a single straight line. Straight line, single straight line. See, it is possible to have in a single straight line and also move. See, now also it's in a single straight line. Now also it's in a single straight line. Now also it's in a single straight line. There is one parliament of world religions. And I went there and somebody said, can you please lead one meditation? Our teacher did not come from India. I said, okay, no problem. And then there were 40-50 of them, and then I started the meditation, and not even 2 minutes in, I heard this, all the tables and chairs, this rattling noise. I got startled, opened my eyes, they are all going like this, very vigorously. Samam kaya shiro grivan dharayan, but not achalam, not sthiraha. I said, stop, open the eyes. What happened? I said, you don't need to move like this. This is not meditation. No, our teacher taught us this way only. So next day also they called. Somehow I finished that day. Next day I just said I have something to do. And then I just did not. I had a meeting actually. So I just went to the meeting. So I did not do this. So therefore, since it is possible to hold steady and then move, holding in a single straight line and then still move, he says, that's why the word achalam and sthiraha are given. So samam dharayatah, for the one who is what? Who is holding this steady, then chalanam sambhavati, the movement is possible. Chalanam sambhavati, ataha, therefore, vishinashti. Vishinashti means, therefore it is added, therefore it is given, therefore it is unfolded. What? Yeah, achalam iti, unmoving, unshaking, iti, it is mentioned. Sthiraha, sthiro bhutva, make yourself steady. Make yourself steady. So then, and then swam nasikagram samprekshya samyak prekshanam darshanam kritva, and Adi Shankara knows the problems with the nose. He knows the problems with the nose, so he says eva. Eva means what? As though you are looking at the tip of a perfect nose. All right. And so Eva he adds, because he knows, probably people also asked him the same question in his satsangs. So that is why the caveat. Samam kaya shirogrivam sampreksha nasikagram swam dishascha anavalokayan iti shabdaha lupto drashtavyah. No, iti iva shabdah lupto drashtavyah nahi svanasikagra samprekshanam iha vidhitsitam. Yeah. So he also explains this. So then, what is that? Iti iva shabdah luptah. So he says, don't try to correct Bhagavan, just know that Bhagavan was talking animatedly and perhaps he forgot to add iva, as though. But without as though, what will it mean? It will mean that half the population cannot meditate. Only Europeans with their nice noses can meditate. People from tropical countries, African countries, nobody can meditate. Okay? And people with parrot nose cannot meditate. People with upturned nose cannot meditate. And so therefore, nahi svanasikagra samprekshanam iha vidhitsitam. Vidhitsitam means it is not desired to make it into a vidhi. There is no vidhitsa. There is no desire to make it into a vidhi. What? You must look at the tip of the nose. If that were the case, then in front of all meditation retreats, people will be selling false nose tips to first put on, press on nose. So you have what that? Nails. Nails. Press on nails are there. Yeah, they are there. Correct? Yeah. So now you have press on nose. Why? Because I have to look at the tip. So thank God, nobody needs to sell press on nose in all the Rishikesh yoga retreats and meditation retreats. Why? I as though look at the tip of the nose. All right. Okay, we'll stop here. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.